Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are fine. Today's topic is narrative therapy. What is narrative therapy and where it is used, how it is used, and what is the benefit of a narrative therapy. आजकल जैसे कि हम सबको पता है कि डिप्रेशन स्ट्रेस डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ इश्यूज साइकोलॉजिकल इश्यूज इमोशनल इश्यूज सोशल इश्यूज बहुत ज़्यादा राइज हो चुके हैं घर घर में एक एक क्लाइंट दो दो क्लाइंट्स अपने बैठे हुए हैं लेकिन दे आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन इट दे आर नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर they are not aware that they need some help they need someone to talk someone to guide so this topic is very helpful for these kind of clients. एडजस्टमेंट इश्यूज बहुत पीक पे जा चुके हैं लोगों को एडजस्ट करने में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है आज की स्पेशली द एज ऑफ 20 25 30 35 this in this limit in this age it is very difficult for clients to adjust in the family to adjust in the social circle. And why it is difficult? Because there is someone who is pinching them. They complain the person is um, making a situation that is very pinching in mind, and that is not making the person to live happily. And unfortunately the person is becoming depressed, the person is becoming very stressful in everyday life, and he cannot perform the work, and others are doing their work with full confidence. So this kind of client can easily relate the problem with narrative. Okay, so what is narrative therapy? Narrative therapy is very clear from the word narrate your life, narrate your problem, narrate your thoughts, narrate your voice, and find out the voice that is coming from your inside. What is coming from your inside, and what is the situation? Relate your issues with the situation, link it, talk it, um, 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 sense it by your own self. So, to write down your story, your situation, and telling one's own story in the own word is narrative therapy. You have to do it every day. You have if you are you make you make your routine to write down what is going on in your mind and what are your situations and stressors. Then you can when one will reauthorize his situation is in his own word and talk it with a counselor with a coach, then he can get out of it and have a behavior that is socially acceptable and get rid of the problem. It is similar to writing a diary, writing something that is going on in your mind. Many people are many people have a habit to write down the diary every day. So narrative therapy is very similar to the therapy, uh, diary writing routine. There is a technique called externalization technique in narrative therapy. Externalization technique is basically to externalize your pinching point, to externalize what is making you angry, what is disturbing your emotions, what is disturbing your mood, and you have to write the thing and underline the person or the situation, the pinching point in the situation. By writing down what is pinching, one can easily make the alternative ways of and emotions to express her thoughts, to express her ways, to express her ideas. When one will express her ideas, he can find an alternative way to approach others, to work, to do work, to stay in a calm position, to stay with others, to have different happy mood times, to have to do things. When one will be in a routine of writing down, narrating the story, narrating the situations of that is making her angry, that is pinching her, he can easily ignore the stressor. When one can when one will increase the ability to ignore the situation that is hurting for the person, he can easily have stable emotions. Also, one will not be the problem person in the situations. So, narrative theory gives us confidence, gives us high self satisfaction. So there is another technique in narrative therapy, that is deconstruction technique. Deconstruction states nothing is truly unsolvable. If your problem is old and long, you have to write the problem, underline it, make small parts of your problem, what is pinching you, what is making your mood issues, and then solve it one by one. When one will solve it one by one, he will have alternative ways of every situation in his mind, and he can easily control and solve the issues. So, where are narrative therapies used? The people who are facing stress issues, who are facing depression, who are facing anxiety issues, who are facing different home issues, after marriage issues, and after before marriage settlements. This narrative therapy is applicable in all kinds of situations. It is very good to write diary, and it is very good to have a narrative thought process in everyday life, in the today's world.